Now, divers, if you've been around for a little while, you have heard the term decompression stops. Yeah. Recreational divers, that is people like ourselves who are out there having fun. That in order to avoid any physical problems with decompression sickness or even other issues, that you have to be very aware of your depth at all times, depth and time. It all comes down to depth and time. At one time, many years ago, we used to use a table like this, and the table had the depth, 60, 70, 100 feet on it, and it had the time. You were down to 100 feet for 11 minutes, then, and it would figure out if you were safe or not. So that at the end of that particular dive, you got out onto the boat and with no concerns about any problems. It's a little easier today. There's a couple of reasons it's easier. The first reason is technology. Now today, most divers are using a computer of some sort. So within reason, now you still need a bit of training and a bit of a self-awareness, what's going on. Within reason, you can put your computer on your wrist and off you go diving. And within reason, depending on the model you have, the computer will take care of you. Yeah. You look at it and say, okay, I'm 9 feet, almost out of there, and I need to make a safety stop. Let's talk briefly about these safety stop things. This started quite a few years ago, where the diving community, with the assistance of researchers from a variety of diving research companies, organizations, they introduced the idea of making a safety stop. Now, the diver should make a safety stop after every dive. Now, a little bit of judgment here. If you're diving at the cottage to 15 feet, just taking out your dad's water pump or something like that, safety stop's not a big deal. But anything deeper than about 30 feet and longer than about 20 minutes, then there's no reason why not, and there are several good reasons why you should make a safety stop. To get the details on why, you really need to take a look at it. You need to look into it. Go to your dive store and ask, and one of the expert instructors there will take a few minutes and talk to you about it, or look in your dive manual. So I'm only concerned about safety stops because divers seem to be concerned about safety stops. Many dive stores, many dive boat operators will drop a line over the side of the boat, 2 or 3 lines sometimes, around the boat. It ends at 15 feet. So a diver can kick them up and take the end of the line. He's at 15 feet. Makes it much easier. Otherwise, you're looking at your computer and go, oh, 16, oh, wow, oh, up and down. Some divers are very, very concerned about staying at 15 feet. It really is not a big deal. If you're on your safety stop and you're supposed to stop, as is recommended, at 15 feet for 3 minutes, and you're watching your computer, and it says 15 feet, and then it says 16, don't panic. My gosh, it's only 1 foot, very, very little difference. And it's going to say 12 feet, whoa, go down a little bit. You have to adjust your buoyancy up and down a little wee bit. But don't get panicked. It's only 3 minutes, first of all, and it is a safety stop. It is different from a mandatory stop. But in a safety stop, that is just there for your own protection, just a little extra precaution. So don't freak out. I've had some divers come back on board the boat and say to me, Alec, I was at 15 feet, but it kept going up and down. I just wasn't too sure. Am I going to be okay? The answer is yes. You're going to be just fine. There you go. Safety stops. Generally recommended 15 feet for 3 minutes after any dive deeper than 30 feet. And it gives you a chance to look up, wave to the boat captain, check and make sure that there's nobody hanging on the ladder, so you have to wait to get out. There's several, accept it. It's a good safety measure, and it's actually quite easy. Don't make it too complicated. Hope that clears up a few things. Alec Peirce, Scuba Tech Tips. See you soon.